Hello everyone, this is Nitpicking Nerd and this is my review of the fifth very short track cartoon. And this time it's fully meta, fully breaking the fourth wall. We have Tandy directly talking to us, the audience, telling us about the history of the animated Star Trek show, and then directly talks with them. And unfortunately, most of the original actors are not with us anymore, and so these are parodies of their voices, which is a little bit sad, I guess. And then Tandy accidentally offends them, so this is the same kind of joke as in the very first very short track. And I didn't find most of it that funny. The only joke I actually liked was when Scotty gets offended because he says they call us giants, that means they think we're fat. And then he says to Tandy, the only fat thing is your white eyes. And then she says, at least I have white in my eyes, you only have dots on your skin. And so that was kind of funny. Everything else was just kind of meh. And suddenly Riker shows up with Sulu, and then they start playing music, and so none of this makes any sense whatsoever. And so it's totally fourth wall breaking, totally meta references. And Sulu keeps saying "Oh my," which became like a known catchphrase of Takei, and so he keeps saying that not just once but multiple times, and other characters say that. And it's also like a clip show from the original animated show because they keep showing us bits and pieces of all kinds of episodes to fit in with the music. And so I don't hate it, I thought it was okay, but there's nothing especially funny or that entertaining about it. So as I said before, I would much rather they simply do some new story set in the Star Trek universe. They can choose whatever form of animation they want as long as they have an actual story. And instead it's always just references, jokes, and most of the jokes are not funny. And that whole thing about being offended accidentally, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a parody of that whole mentality of, the people who get offended by every little thing and why it's so wrong and funny, or is it an actual message of not being offensive against people? I'm not even sure what they're getting at with this joke, or is it simply because they think it's so funny? But it's not really that funny. The only joke I actually really found funny in this short track is the comment about their eyes being just black dots on skin without any white in their eyes. So that's the only moment I actually smiled a little bit. All the other things were just kind of okay, just kind of meh, and it's just kind of a jumbled mess of continuities, of breaking the fourth wall, of a clip show, of all these references, all these cameos. If it was a one-time thing that they're celebrating the original animated show, I guess it's fine, but how many of these are we going to get? Because eventually it will get old really fast. And so what I personally would actually like to see and enjoy forever is if they do an actual story, even if it's a short one. Just do an actual Star Trek story set in the Star Trek universe with whatever style of animation you want, and take it seriously at least a little bit. It can have jokes, but at least do some story, some substance, and not just endless references and clip shows and jokes. And so that's what I would rather see. So that's what I think about all of this. Let me know what you think, and we can discuss it in the comments below. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.